Hello everyone, this is Swapnil Bachchao. Welcomes you all in my presentation on how to raise the emotional intelligence. In last session, we have seen what is emotional intelligence, what is the importance of emotional intelligence, benefits of EI, okay, what is the characteristics of low EQ and high EQ, all these things. In today's session, we will see how to improve the emotional intelligence, how to improve the EI level, okay. There are certain parameters based on which we can raise the emotional intelligence. Okay, let's see all these parameters. Okay, see some basic points how to raise the EI skill. To improve your emotional intelligence, you need to understand and control the emotional side of your brain. It is very important that you have to understand the emotional side of your brain. This will help you to prevent from continually repeating the earlier mistake. Also enhances your decision making ability and helps in expanding your range of choices when it comes to responding to the new event. This is done by developing 5 key skills. There are total 5 key skills. If you are adapted, by default you are going to raise the EI skill. So let's see these 5 skills which is very important to raise the emotional intelligence skill. The first skill, that is a rapidly reduce the stress. Stress is a very important factor that can affect on your mindset, affect on your body, affect on your mental health, physical health, okay. That can affect on your emotions, feelings. Ultimately it affect on your behavior, okay. Understand the process. Emotional leads to thought process leads to your behavior. Stress can directly affect on your emotions, your feelings. Ultimately it affect on your behavior. You ultimately start behaving negatively. Your feelings becomes negatively only because of the high level of stress. So you have to reduce that stress, okay. Let's see what is rapidly reduce the stress. High level of stress can overwhelm the mind and body, which disable you to be aware of your own feelings and needs. You are not able to understand your feelings and needs if you are in high level of stress, okay. Being able to quickly calm yourself down and relieve stress help you to stay balanced. It is very important to reduce the stress level as early as possible to be in a balanced level, in a focus and control manner, okay. No matter what challenges you face or how stressful a situation becomes, you have to reduce the stress level as early as possible to maintain your behavior, to control your behavior, okay, to balance your behavior. So develop your stress busting skills by working through the following 3 steps. There are 3 steps to reduce your stress level, okay. First of all, you have to realize when you are stressed. Understand when you are going to be in a stress position. Identify your stress response, what kind of response you give when you are in a stress. And you have to discover the various kinds of stress busting techniques that works for you, okay. Start first that you have to understand the when you are going to be in a stress. When you are in a stress, the first step is to reducing stress is to recognize what stress feels like. How does your body feel when you are in a stress? What kind of, or are your muscle or stomach tight or sore? What kind of response your body gives when you are in a stress? Are your hands clenched? Is your breath shallow? Being aware of your physical response to stress will help you to regulate tension when it occurs. Understand your stress level, how your body reacts when you are in a stress. You have to understand that particular symptoms, okay. Then only you can understand that I am in a stress. So understand that body signal, physical signals when you are in stress, okay. Then identify your stress response. Everyone reacts differently to the stress. Like if you tend to become angry, okay, under stress, you will respond best to the stress relief activities that quiet you down. If you tend to become a depressed, you will respond to best to stress relief activities that are stimulating. So identify your stress response, what kind of response you give in your stress, that you have to identify. If you are in stress, then avoid that particular responses. Then you have to learn or discover various stress busting techniques, okay. The best way to reduce the stress quickly is engage yourself in a different kinds of activities, okay, that can reduce your stress, that can divert your mind, okay. You have to engage yourself in different activities so that you will divert your mind from the stress, okay. For example, if you are a visual person, you can relieve the stress by surrounding yourself with uplifting images. Okay, you have to engage yourself in different situation, different thing to divert your mind. That is the basic stress busting techniques. Okay, you have to learn various stress busting techniques. Sometimes people listen the music, watch the movies. Okay, there are a number of techniques to reduce the stress. Okay, then second skill is emotional awareness. Being aware of your emotions and how they influence your thought process is the key of understanding yourself and others. Many people are disconnected from their emotions. They are in a habit of shutting them off. Although we can deny our feelings, but we can't eliminate them. They are still there, whether we are aware of them or not. Unfortunately, without emotional awareness, we are unable to fully understand our own emotions, motivations, needs, or to communicate effectively with the others. It is very important to understand your own emotions. Okay, when you are understanding your emotions, by default you can control your behavior, you can control your thought process. Okay, for positive behavior, for positive thought process, you must have positive emotions. So emotional awareness is very important. You must have to understand your feelings, emotions. Okay, control your emotions. That is the second skill that you have to adopt. The third one is non-verbal communication. You have to understand the non-verbal communication signs. Okay, though verbal communication is very important, same non-verbal communication is also affect on your emotional intelligence. Okay, how? So tips for improving non-verbal communications: focus on other person. If you are planning what you are going to say next, daydreaming or thinking about something else, you are almost certain to miss non-verbal cues of the you have to focus on another person, what he is trying to say. Okay, this can be happen throughout by making a eye contact. Eye contact can communicate interest, maintain the flow of conversation, and help you to find out the person's response. So eye contact is very important for non-verbal communication. And another important is that pay attention to non-verbal communication sign. Okay, such as facial expression, tone of your voice, posture, gesture, touch, and the timing and the pace of the conversation. If you are able to understand the non-verbal communication styles, ultimately you can improve your emotional intelligence. Okay, so non-verbal communication is very important. Then the fourth one is use of humor and play to deal with the challenges. Humors, laughter, and play are very important natural antidotes to life difficulties. As you are facing various challenges, various difficulties in your day-to-day life, to overcome that particular challenges or difficulties, humor is very important. Certain laughter is very important. Certain comic things are very important to reduce the day-to-day life or day-to-day challenges. Okay, they lighten your burdens and help you to keep things in a perspective. A good hearty laugh reduces the stress, improve your mood. Okay, enhance your mood and bring your nervous system back into the balance. So certain kind of humor, certain kind of laughter is very important in your life to neutralize the stress. Okay, it can act as a natural antibodies. So playful communication broadens your emotional intelligence and helps you. Okay, so how to develop that particular playful communication? Try spending regular quality playtime. The more you joke, play, and laugh, the easier it becomes. Find various enjoyable activities that can loosen up you and help you to embrace your playful nature. So engage yourself in various enjoyable activities to reduce the stress. Okay, try to get relaxed, energize yourself through a playful communication, relax your body and mind. Okay, these are the various things that neutralize your difficulties and challenges. The last skill that you have to adopt is that is resolve the conflicts in a positive way. Conflict is a part of your life. We cannot avoid the conflict, but we can resolve that particular conflict. Okay, conflict and disagreement are inevitable in relationships. Two people can't possibly have the same needs, opinions, and expectations at all time. In a working in a team, you have to manage all the expectations, all the opinions, all the needs of the your employees. Okay, so in that situation conflict can occur. To resolve the conflict in healthy and constructive way, it's very important. You have to solve the conflict in very constructive manner, in very healthy manner. Okay, the ability to manage the conflict in a positive, trust building way is supported by the previous four skills of EI. Once you know the how to manage stress, okay, you can manage the conflict very easily. So how to solve that particular conflict? So there are certain tips to resolve the conflict in trust building way. Stay focused in the present. Generally what happens, we carry on our past in our present. So always stay in your present situation when you are not holding on. Okay, you can recognize the reality of the current situation and work according to current situation. Forget your past. Second is forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important. Other people hurtful behavior is in the past. To resolve conflict, you need to give up the urge to punish or seek revenge. Okay, so try to give the forgiveness to your past. Okay, you can end the conflict that can be resolved. Try to end the conflict as early as possible. It takes two people to keep an argument going on going. Okay, so try to end the conflict as early as possible, then only you can resolve the conflict. So these are the 5 basic skills that you have to adopt in your life to improve the emotional intelligence. Okay, the first one is rapidly reduce the stress. Second is emotional awareness, non-verbal communication, use of humor, comic in your life to reduce the challenges, and resolve the conflict in a positive way, in a constructive way, in a healthy manner. These are the 5 skills that you have to adopt to reduce the or to improve the emotional intelligence level. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you have understand all the concept. If you have any doubt regarding the concepts or anything, you can contact me on my email ID and my contact number.